You know, sometimes the universe feels like a giant radio. Every thought you think, every emotion you feel, it's a frequency you're broadcasting. And when you tune into fear, resentment, or that frantic, I need to get somewhere else energy, it's like you're twisting the dial just slightly off station. Static interference. You start hearing noise where there used to be music. Then you wonder why life feels tired, drained, unfulfilling. When all along you were just tuned to the wrong channel. Now imagine for a second you slow down. Really slow down. Feel your breath move like ocean tides and realise the music never stopped. You just stopped listening. Because presence, that deep, delicious awareness of this moment, it's the signal that everything else rides on. It's the carrier wave of the soul. See, your body's the antenna. Your intuition, that quiet knowing whisper, is the tuner. And when you relax into the now, the static clears. And you begin to pick up on the song that's always been playing. Guidance, inspiration, synchronicity, connection. When you slow down, your nervous system recalibrates. Your brainwaves slide down from frantic beta into calm alpha and deep theta. That's where creativity lives. That's where intuition becomes loud enough to hear. It's not magic. It's neurochemistry meeting consciousness. Your body stops secreting stress hormones. Your heart's electromagnetic field stabilizes. And the world, which was never against you, starts mirroring that stability right back. You've probably done this before without realizing it. Remember a time you were completely immersed, painting, walking, cooking, listening to rain, and suddenly everything just clicked. That's it. That's the frequency of flow. That's you broadcasting coherence instead of chaos. There's a story of a lighthouse that forgot it was the light. It spent years trying to chase the boats it wanted to guide, splashing, rushing, chasing, until it nearly sank itself. One day it finally stopped. It remembered its job wasn't to chase ships. It was to stand still and shine. And as soon as it did, every ship could find its way home. You're that lighthouse. Your job isn't to chase the future or outrun the past. It's to remember who you are when you stop running. A being of awareness, radiating frequency. Most people, they get caught in three loops. Fear of not being enough. Resentment that the world hasn't given enough. Hurry to become enough. All three, they're the same lie in different costumes. The lie that enough is anywhere other than now. And here's the kicker. Every time you resist this moment, you teach your nervous system that presence is unsafe. That's why it feels scary to slow down. You've just practiced the opposite. But practice can be undone. Neurons that fire together wire together. And those that stop firing unwire. Every breath, every choice to stop scrolling and start feeling is you rewiring the frequency of your entire existence. Fear isn't the enemy. It's misinterpreted excitement. Resentment isn't hatred. It's frozen desire. A hurry isn't passion. It's misplaced urgency. When you stop labeling sensation as bad and start reading them as information, you gain mastery. The energy that once fueled anxiety becomes the same power that fuels creativity. You transmute instead of suppress. That's alchemy, spiritual, psychological, electromagnetic. If you keep rushing, the universe will lovingly exhaust you until you've no choice but to rest. If you keep fearing, life will gently mirror that fear back until you recognize it as your own reflection. But when you stop fighting the moment and start cooperating with it, everything rearranges, opportunities show up, people resonate, ideas download. Because you're finally broadcasting clear signal. That's karma in the most grounded sense. What you emit, you invite. Not punishment, resonance. You already know how to do this. You do it every time that you lose track of time doing something you love. You do it every time you really listen to someone. You do it when you forgive, when you laugh, when you breathe deeply and just be. Now it's about doing it on purpose. Choose slowness like it's your superpower. Choose awareness like it's rebellion. Because in a world addicted to hurry, presence is the ultimate act of freedom. Everything, every thought, feeling, event and interaction is a single field dancing with itself. Separation is a mislabeling error. You're not in the universe, you're of it. Like a wave in an ocean that's momentarily forgotten its water. And the moment you remember, the ocean remembers too. Because consciousness isn't personal, it's shared. When one person tunes their frequency higher, the entire field vibrates cleaner. That's the spiritual science of awakening. Individual coherence leads to collective evolution. So now, take this as a reminder, a calibration, a coded permission slip for your nervous system to relax. The next time you feel rushed, remember, that's the universe testing your signal clarity. Slow down. Feel your body. Breathe like you mean it. And let the interference fade. Because when you stop trying to get there, you realize you already are. And that's when life starts to flow again, smooth, aligned, effortless. You'll notice the signs, the synchronicities, the right words at the right time. You'll see the divine patterns you've always been a part of. And from that frequency, you'll broadcast what you once chased. Love, abundance, peace, clarity. All just reflections of a signal finely tuned to truth.